Good morning. This is CJ from RealPeopleTalk.com. I have a person here with me today by the name of Willie, and he seems to be having some problems trying to understand what's going on with him. Now, I can't sit here and say I'm a psychologist. I can't sit here and say I'm a doctor. I'm just giving this young man a chance to get on the air and maybe explain some of this stuff to some people, and maybe they can lead him in the direction that he needs to be led in, or maybe he can talk to people that have the same experience as he, and they can come together and as a group, and maybe they can discuss this or resolve this. But he feels that this is a situation that he just wanted some more support. All right, Mr. Willie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You can take the show and go on with it. Explain to the people what's going on with you.
Yes. At first, I believed the TIs, and I still do believe in TIs. I'm not gonna put them down enough, but I'm gonna change everything about the TIs right now. TIs, it's not all about the TIs. It's about the microchip.
But you gotta explain to them what is TI.
Oh, TI means target individuals. And I know the people that know about the TIs, and they know they've been targeted, and they've been targeted by the government. It's very bad because for some reason they still do all that little dirty stuff. They follow and do all that other stuff. So I try to ignore those kind of people. Because you know why? It's like a cover-up. It's to distract you and play like you're supposed to be crazy and stuff. So they do all the little things just to hassle you and all that. Just ignore that part. Let's go to the part where it's really concerned. The real part is the microwave. I'm not the microwave. Skip that. Skip that. That's still with the TIs. Let's go to the part where what really caused the problem, the way they distract you.
But what kind of problem are you having?
Let's do this problem right now. It's the microchip. That's what I've been trying to get to.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes, it's the microchip. The microchip is the baddest thing. See, they do all the distraction by using that TI stuff, and they use that for a lot of individuals. But it's the microchip. Because if you look at some of the stuff in the government and everything, it's all about that microchip they do to you. See, my microchip is like a little different. My microchip got set up and they put it in the back of my neck. And this is the way I look at the whole thing is. They did it illegally. I went there to my doctor. My doctor told me he couldn't do it. And the only thing that was coming to my neck was pus. So when I was getting that pus coming out my neck, and he said, "Look, I can't do it, sir. I can't do it, Gary." So after I went there like twice, so he was referring me to go somewhere else, and that's where the big thing came in. This is where I was set up at, because I never forget that day when I was getting my neck done, and I kept on feeling this force. He kept on trying to push this thing in my neck, and the only thing I was supposed to do was go over there and get this bleeded and cleaned out. And come on out of there.
Yeah, remember where you went?
Yeah, over there at off of Eastern Avenue, over there by Martin something. Right over there.
Martin West, Martin East.
Yeah, it's Martin something. I just know it's Martin. I just don't know that.
Don't worry about it. You just went to a doctor's office and he spoke.
Yeah, and
did one thing he
on
didn't
Eastern
know.
Avenue. Yeah, it's over there by the motor vehicle, right? Yeah. And I went there, and as I know, the doctor got to be a bad doctor. Every time they do that, or they scared this doctor to do that to me. Otherwise, right down the day, I got a microchip in the back of my neck. Otherwise, the only reason I know the microchip in the back of my neck, because it beeps. It beeps at nighttime when I go to sleep. It beeps when it's very quiet. Otherwise, during the day, you might not hear it. Otherwise, then I learned a little bit about it, because they said the microchip automatically get built up because of your body heat, and that's the only way the microchips stay alive.
And what is the effects of the microchips in your body?
Oh.
What do you go through?
The microchip in your body is the thing that it messes with your head, mess with your heart, it get the heart beating, it messes with your your penis. I mean, like the girls say that they mess with their body parts, it messes with everything. It messes with your legs. It messes with most of anything on your body. I mean, anything that you move, it can mess with.
What do you feel? I mean,
all right.
What do you feel?
All right. Like everything I just named, I thank you for bringing that up. Everything I just named, it brings pain. It's no good pain. It just brings pain. All in your arms, anything. I think the little microchip can do most of anything to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the microchip ain't nothing but a piece, like a computer. Now it took place on all majority of things in my body. It like took over my body. You know what I'm saying? And it makes so bad. It's like the people upstairs over my head is causing all this pain because some reason they bring all these different white people upstairs. And where I live at.
Well, let's not use the term white people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, let's not use
All
the
right.
term white people. But the bottom line is, that whatever they're doing upstairs is affecting you in your place.
Yeah, it's affecting me. Yeah, no, yeah, it's very affecting me. So I'm just being honest. The only thing I can do is that's why he stopped me, because I'm gonna say what I always say. I'm always gonna tell the truth. I don't have nothing to hide, and I need a whole lot of a group of people to come together so I can talk to them and they can talk to me and we can get a little further with this, because some reason is I do need help. I'm out here by myself.
Yeah, even though you need help. When I ask you what the effects is, you're losing sleep, you're seeing things. You know, these effects these people need to know is and what you're really going through, what's transitioning inside of you, and to make you know that this is happening.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, back to the chip, what it does to you. Oh yeah, I think the laser, they got some kind of stuff that comes down and it's green, and you can see it. And then later on, they got some red stuff, and you can see it. It's like you can see it moving around.
You see the ray.
Yeah, ray. That's what I said.
So basically, what's going on is by the chip that you feel that's in you, it's triggering off different things.
Yeah, it could be.
And only you can see it, or somebody else that's going to feel the same thing that's in the presence of you.
Oh yeah, or it could be the other way around. It could be a laser. I don't know what it is, but I know it's red and green. That's all I'm saying.
You see the ray, the color.
Yeah, I see the color. Yeah, and I definitely see that.
Is that when your pain starts?
No, that ain't when my pain starts. It's when they try to mess with your head, I believe. That's like a focus.
You have a headache?
Yeah, I get headaches. Big
Migraine
time.
type headache?
No, not from that. I get it from the microwave. I mean, not the microwave. I get it from a chip, because they got some kind of way when the chip hit, it can make your head hurt real bad, and then you can hear the back of the chip in the back of my neck. It goes like go off like beep 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 beep. That's why I say you can hear it at nighttime when you're laying down. And then describe when it comes to my heart. Sometimes when they want to make me upset, and I'm already upsetting them because I be hooting and hollering at them upstairs. Then the next thing is hit me in my heart, and it makes it beating real fast. And then we go down there, and then they got this thing that mess with your leg, man. I'm telling you,
your leg become numb.
Yeah, it come numb, come painful. They can do majority anything they want to do to your leg.
So right now you feel that in the back of your neck where you have a little knot at,
right?
You feel that that's a chip.
That's a chip, because that's where I had a little when I went there to get my that bleeding for that pus coming out my neck, and then and when they trying to clean it up and everything, they took it when they cleaned it up and everything, because it was like a little stinging and stuff. Next thing I'm up here getting something put in the back of my neck, because I shouldn't even be getting no kind of little small piece of surgery back there. Only thing I supposed to went down and got my cleaning, because pus was coming out the back of my neck and it was like burning. So that's the whole thing.
You think that was a chip replacement?
Yep. Now it could be a chip replacement, because I have no idea what happened.
What was going on? He didn't give you nothing to put you to sleep. It just did it while you were sitting there?
Yeah, it did, because I wasn't going to go to sleep, because I already know how the government is. I know this a long time ago. So I told him, look, I'm not doing nothing by going to sleep. I'm sitting up. I'm going to get this thing done right. I said, why? The reason why my doctor sent me here anyway, that's what the whole thing was. That's what made me curious. Because he sent me there, and I seen him do other operations in the office. But all of a sudden, I got to go to another office, and over there by Martin Boulevard, over there on Eastern Avenue, and I'm still right now struggling to get it because of that same thing. Because the simple reason is, he hadn't been sending me. He just did it and got it out the way.
So your life never was right since that time?
Right, never since that day. Right.
So your body haven't been really getting no full rest?
No full rest, no rest at all, man. I'm serious.
So you to the point now where you're ready to carve yourself up to get that off of you?
Yeah.
I have to bring it out there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Huh?
That's why you told me go on the radio. And yes, you did. Right. I'm ready to do anything I can to get this thing off.
So if you're listening out there, this young man may be going through some transitions behind the fact that he feels that he went to a doctor's office instead of them doing what they're supposed to do. He felt that they implanted a chip in his neck. Yeah. And I know that process is illegal if you didn't sign for it, regardless of what it is. Its Constitution says that's illegal, and it is illegal. You have to have consent to do so in any event, government or, anybody. So what he wants to know now is there anyone out there that can help him, assist him, maybe send him they deal with them directly. Maybe they can send him to get some x-rays themselves and look it over. Another doctor, that is, that can help him, or maybe some kind of lawyer that can sue for malpractice if they have to. But the bottom line is there's no law out there that says that you can get a implant or a chip without the consent of the individual. Now, I'm just talking because I'm in reference to what he's saying here. So in order to make that right, you have to run some tests on his neck. You do have a knot back there, so you have to run some tests on the neck to find out, in fact, is there something in his neck, and can it be repaired or can it be resolved to a point where they can remove it? This is what we on this air talking about today. He's having problems sleeping at night. He has problems with heat shield. Like I'm saying, like maybe he feels that there's some type of microwave type thing blowing in his face at all times, which kind of, burn his face.
Yep,
so this is what he's saying. This is real talk, people. So we need some people to respond to this. He feels that, he's been on the internet. He looked at certain things that was going on in the internet. It refers to, talking to individuals and things of that nature that deals with the same type of situations, which they still fight in different court systems today. But he feels that this also happened to him, and he needs some kind of aid in this situation to help resolve what's going on, at least to make him feel better about himself, that he don't have these issues.
Thank you.
And that's what's going on, because it could drive a person crazy if no one responds to it, and it could drive a person crazy if the person really feels that this is going on. We're not saying psychological that he has a problem. We're saying that he just wants some type of help, some type of assistance, some type of people that's going through the same thing and that did the footwork and know what all is involved and how to resolve it. This is where we're at today. This is the individual, realtalkpeople.com. Comment on it. Call me at cj@realtalkpeople.com. And let's discuss this. And I'll give you an airline that you can talk to me on the air, or you can talk to him on the air. Just leave your email address, and we'll get back to you. But this individual will feel better if he talked to somebody, doctor, somebody, lawyer, somebody, individual that's going through these things, that knows what it's all about, just to comfort him. Because this man is losing sleep, and he's really concerned, and he's going through a lot of emotionals, and he don't want to go get doped up behind the fact that somebody thinks it's something else. Because usually when you don't know much about a situation, first thing you do is look at psychology, and you say things, oh, he's crazy, or he have nervous breakdown, or depression, or anxiety. So we want to look at this from another perspective, even though those perspectives is a part of everything, but we want to look at it on the ground floor first and find out that what is really happening, if you went through it, if you got the same thing, and maybe that resolve can make it better, and then we can move from there. If you had anything else you want to say, Mr. Willie?
No, I just want everybody to get back with me. I appreciate it.
This is CJ, from realtalkpeople.com. Get back to us. And we always on Real Talk. You can always call me, Craig, and we can discuss your issues if you have some, and we can move on from there. Thank you for listening to Willie, and he appreciates you chiming in, and he appreciates your advice if you have some. Please, if you just comment, we appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening.
Appreciate it.